Hello, my MS family. How you doing? What's good? So this is day 2 of my surgery. So I got up this morning. I had some spasms. It wasn't that bad. I took my medication and everything. Of course, when I had the surgery, afterwards, there was pain, but they were quick to give me the medication that I needed to calm the pain down. And the pain was just right after I came out of the OR, and everything was just kind of wearing off. And the nurse was quick to put some meds in my IV, which was good. And by the time I got to recovery, everything had calmed down. I was fine, and I was still in and out of sleep anyway. I came home the day after the day of surgery, and I got my meds. I took my stool softeners as required, and I started with my light diet: soups, coffees, toast, crackers, juice, anything that's not going to be too harsh, on the stomach. Kind of like when you're getting over the flu or cold, you want to stick with some light stuff, soups and stuff like that. And my day after surgery, which I call day 1 after surgery, I had still some spasms. They weren't that bad. I stayed up on my medicine. I didn't have any bleeding. I was still taking my stool softeners. I still hadn't gone to the bathroom by the day after surgery. Later that evening, I took some Miralax. I mixed that in with a Gatorade, and I had that along with some soup, apples, oranges. I ate a tiny bit of pasta, not that much, and again, took my meds regularly, and I still hadn't went to the bathroom by day that day. Now today, which is what I'm calling day 2 after surgery, I did have my first bowel movement this morning. It was not bad at all. I thought it was gonna hurt, and the only reason I thought that is because it was so hard to get going. And of course, you have the day of surgery, the day after surgery, you hadn't had a bowel movement, so you're gonna be kind of backed up. So I thought by me pushing, maybe I would bust some stitches or something like that, but I didn't. Although I had to strain a little bit, everything was good. I didn't have no bleeding. I saw just a little bit of blood, but the amount was maybe like a Q-tip size, so it wasn't that bad. The pain wasn't that bad after. I do my sets baths, where I sit in that warm water for about, they say 20 to 30 minutes, but I do about 10 to 15. Sometimes I do 10, because sometimes my legs go numb, so I don't want to sit too long, because sitting too long can be an issue as well. I took my first shower today, and I felt lightheaded and dizzy, and it seemed like it just took everything out of me. That could be due to my MS. That could be due to just the after effects of surgery. Don't know. So I had to lay down because I was sweating a whole lot, and I was feeling lightheaded and stuff. I still took my stool softener, although I am going to the bathroom regular now. But I still take my stool softener because I don't want to get constipated or anything like that. I haven't had any issues with the stitches. Now, this may sound weird, and to each his own, but the key is to make sure you keep back there real clean. So I use my squirt bottle to make sure everything is clean. I don't use tissue. I don't use any type of wipes. If I use wipes, I haven't started back using them because they told me not to, but normally I use the the all natural Pampers, I think, with no scent, anything. I use those, and but I haven't yet, because I was advised against it. So probably by next week I'll start using those again. So all I do is, after my bowel movement, and even if I don't have a bowel movement, I will use my squirt bottle that they gave me to clean up real good back there. I make the water as hot as I can possibly stand it, and I'll squirt back there about 3 or 4 times to make sure everything is nice and clean. And then also I will pat dry. I don't wipe, I don't use anything to go across it. I just pat it, just pat. And that has been great. Now, the thing that I was saying that may be weird is they want you to look out for any type of infection, any type of abnormal discharges, any type of maybe hot to the touch type feelings back there. I haven't had that, but I wouldn't say I had any discharge. It was just a little mixture of minimal blood and the cream that was given, and I make sure I kind of smell it just to make sure it doesn't have a foul odor, because if it has an odor, they want you to let them know, because that could be a sign of infection. So I make sure I stay on top of that, because I don't want any type of infection to creep up on me, being that I do have MS and I take Ocrevus, and that makes me more susceptible to any type of infection. And I'm still getting over my UTI. I'm still on meds for that as well. Trying to think what else. I've been just taking it easy, plenty of rest. Rest. Today I got up and walked around outside a little bit. I took the dog out, not far, just in the yard, and walked around in the house. I actually sat up and watched a little TV today for the first time. So that feels good. I'm sitting in the car now, and I don't feel any pain sitting here. Now, I do have my seat warmers that I could use, should I need them, just to help me along. I don't think I will drive anywhere today. But, I just wanted to sit in the car just to see how it would feel. And it feels pretty good. I know some people are thinking about whether they should do it or not. It's up to you. For my experience, so far it's been a good experience. Again, I had to have a fissure repair and my hemorrhoids removed. Now, the other thing I'm gonna have to wait to go back to the doctor is that normally a fissure is like midline of your anal region on the bottom. My fissure was to the right, which could be an indicator of something else. It could be Crohn's disease or anything. I'm not sure. They sent stuff off for pathology. I won't know until I go back to the doctor on the 26th, what's what there. Now, I have had my gallbladder taken out, so I doubt constipation got me in this situation, because with my gallbladder being out, anything that I eat was sending me to the bathroom, and I always had diarrhea, just about every day. Since I had my gallbladder removed. I've told doctors this, they didn't seem concerned, but just from my own research, they said that could be an issue as well. Another thing is that I'm gonna assume, because I've been having these bouts of diarrhea due to my gallbladder being taken out, my anal region was just kind of tight to maneuver, and again, I would imagine that would be the case, because again, if you always have diarrhea all the time and you never have any formed stool, that's probably going to happen, because you're not using those muscles back there the way that you should. But you know, this is just my experience. I will update, you know, as the days go. But again, you know, right now I am feeling okay. I'm not doing any lifting. You know, my kids help me out, you know, with taking the dog out, you know, when she needs to, or bringing me stuff, you know, when I need it. I keep all my meds by the bedside. I keep water and stuff by the bed. I try to make sure if I want something to eat that I get up and I go get it myself. And again, if you're thinking about doing it, it's not going to be any worse than what you're going through beforehand, especially if you're dealing with the fissures and severe hemorrhoids. It can only make you better. I mean, there's some circumstances where you may experience issues, but you know, they're rare. But just stay up on your meds that they give you. Stay up on your pain meds, and make sure, I think it's benzazine. I can't say it. It's a numbing cream, 20%, that the doctor wanted me to have. But the regular pharmacy, I know CVS doesn't, they give you the hydrocortisone 2.5, which is nothing. So I got my hospital grade benzidine 20% from a compound store. They had it because they carry stuff that a regular pharmacy doesn't carry. And that has been a help because it's a numbing cream. Make sure you eat light. You don't overdo it. You're not doing heavy lifting. You're doing the rest that they request, and you should be fine. I have no regrets. So if you have any questions, you can put them below, and I will definitely answer them. I know sometimes my mind just kind of bounces everywhere, but day 2 after surgery, I'm feeling pretty good, and I am actually glad I had that surgery because the pain before was just like razor blades and knives going to the bathroom, and now I can go and I have no problems whatsoever. Now, I do have my piercings and everything that's in. I haven't even put those back in yet because I'm saying, you know, if something were to happen, then I would have to take them out again. But I don't expect anything to happen because right now everything is going good. My discharge is minimal or none, really. So I am good to go. So I will update you guys again on tomorrow about what's going on. And again, if you have any questions, leave them below. You can inbox me if you would like, and I will respond back to you directly. I have no issues with that because I know how it is when you're trying to find out information and get someone else's experience just to see kind of where you want to lead towards. So I have no issue with that. You know, I'm very, you know, personable. You know, I have, like I said, no issues answering any questions from anybody about the procedure and what took place. So I will holler at you guys on tomorrow to give you an update, unless something happens later, but I don't suspect it will. But I will talk with you guys soon. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.